What's up, YouTube? This is Bison X89, guys. Today I'm coming to you with my latest speed duel deck profile for August 2021. And today, guys, we're going to be looking at my updated Dark Magician deck. Now, Dark Magician is one of the big three monsters from the OG series, alongside Blue Eyes White Dragon and Red Eyes Black Dragon as well. And thanks to some new support from the Battle City Speed Duel box, the deck's got another way to get its key monster onto the field really fast. And a lot of times in Speed Duels, establishing a big monster on the board can actually help you win duels just outright really fast. So, without further ado, we're going to jump right into this deck profile. So, of course, as always, we're starting with the monsters, and we have two copies of Dark Magician. Level 7, 2500 attack, 2100 defense. He is the ultimate wizard in terms of attack and defense, and to be very honest, a very awesome card. At times he can be very easy to summon, and other times summoning him can actually be useful in breaking your opponent's board apart when you use other effects in conjunction with the skill. So definitely he is an amazing card, and there's a lot of tricks that can help you get him into your hand and onto your field. So yes. Next up, we have two copies of Dark Magician Girl. The master would not be a master unless he had his student, and we have two copies of her in the deck. She uses one less tribute than Dark Magician, so that's actually pretty good. She's a little bit easier to get out onto the field. She does put in the work, getting 300 attack points for every Dark Magician that you keep in the graveyard. So she can get a bit bigger than the OG Dark Magician if you have both in the graveyards. Keep that in mind. Again, establishing your field, getting powerful monsters on the field just to get out your opponent's life points definitely can help the situation. And of course, the next card is 3 copies of Legion the Fiend Jester. Now, Legion the Fiend Jester is the linchpin of this deck. You normal summon this guy, and then the turn you normal summon him, you get an additional normal summon, or actually additional tribute summon of a spellcaster monster. And that could be your Dark Magician Girl, or even your Dark Magician, depending on what else you have available to you. Furthermore, if this card ever leaves the field, whether it be destroyed by battle or card effect, or just being tributed off, you can actually add a normal spellcaster monster from your deck to your hand, or from your graveyard to your hand. And that is actually very awesome, because using this guy for a tribute for a Dark Magician can get you another Dark Magician. So that's actually very useful, helps thin out your deck, and like I said, he is very handy to have. Next up, 2 copies of Sphere Karibo. Sphere Karibo is the best hand trap in Speed Duels at this moment. Discard this card from your hand when your opponent attacks, and it forces that attacking monster into defense position. Great way to protect some of your weaker monsters, and just an all-around way to actually possibly get yourself in a better position to attack over your opponent's monsters. Furthermore, into the spells, we got 2 copies of Allure of Darkness. All the monsters in this deck are predominantly dark, so it's just a natural fit in this deck. Allows you to see more cards, and seeing more cards allows you to do a lot more things. 2 copies of Book of Moon. Book of Moon is just amazing in Speed Duel format. Flipping your opponent's monsters into face down position always does a great amount of work, and especially if your opponent likes to run a lot of cards that can equip to one particular monster, this card can actually just get rid of those equip spells right away and just be able to weaken that opponent's monster. So, very good card to have. And of course, dealing with back row, you got 2 copies of Dark Magic Attack. Control Dark Magician, activate this card, you basically destroy all your opponent's spells and traps that they have on the field, and that includes in their field spells, so definitely a card worth having in this deck. And last but not least, 2 copies of Dark Magic Curtain. You pay half your life points and you special Dark Magician right from your deck to the field. Very easy. Of course, you can't summon another monster during the turn you activate this card, but you can set it so at least you can get one monster in attack position, one monster in defense position, and that's always a good thing. And for the final 3 cards in the deck, we are running 3 copies of Draining Shield. Between the 2 copies of Dark Magic card as well as the skill card, spending life points to actually be able to do things can be very detrimental and put you in a bit of a disadvantage during the course of the duel. Draining Shield can actually rectify that, because whenever your opponent attacks your monsters, you activate this card, and you basically you don't take damage. You're actually receiving life points equal to the attacking monster's attack. So if they attack with a big monster, you're getting a big chunk of life points. And of course, the skill I was talking about and alluding to was Inner Conflict. Again, spending half your life points, but you get to take control of one of your opponent's monsters. That monster can't attack this turn, but typically what you're going to be doing is you're going to be using that monster as a tribute fodder for either Dark Magician Girl or Dark Magician. Typically, if you want Dark Magician, you're going to have Legion the Fiend Jester in hand. You summon him after you steal the opponent's monster, and then you use Legion's effect to basically get that additional tribute summon. Tribute off your opponent's monster, Legion, get Dark Magician in the field, and then you get a Dark Magician from your deck on top of that. So, very awesome. Great play, and it just works in this deck. Alright guys, that's it for my Dark Magician Speed Duel deck for August 2021. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this on my channel, make sure to subscribe. Remember, every subscriber is going to get us closer to breaking the channel's sub goal, and when that happens, the Year in Review giveaway is on. Guys, if you want to find out more about that giveaway, check out the community tab on my page. It has a lot more information about that giveaway. Furthermore, enable notifications so you don't miss any uploads. Check out the description box below. Find an invite link to my Discord server. Join the conversation. We'd love to have you. Check out my affiliates, tcgplayer.com and sidedeckversus.com. Great resources for any Yu-Gi-Oh player. Follow me on social media. And guys, until next time, peace.